Mr. Buffett, I've heard that one of your ways of focusing your energy is that you write down the 25 things you want to achieve, choose the top 5, and then avoid the bottom 20.
I met a man who told me that he worked for Warren Buffett for many years. And what the man told me is that the secret to being world-class was about prioritizing your desires. That was Mr. Buffett's secret. A couple years after that, when I finally was able to track down Warren Buffett at his shareholders meeting and ask him about this avoidance list,
I'm really curious how you came up with this and what other methods you have to prioritizing your desires.
Well, I'm actually more curious about how you came up with it, because it really isn't the case. It sounds like a very good method of operating, but it's much more disciplined than I actually am.
and I walked away in defeat and humiliation, so confused why Warren Buffett would lie like that. And one of my best friends who was with me started asking about the avoidance list and the person who had told me about it, and his eyes began to squint and he goes, what if it wasn't Warren Buffett who lied? My problem was that I was so desperate to get to Buffett that I ignored the red flags that were all around me. One thing that he told me to do was to send a shoe to Warren Buffett's assistant saying, just trying to get my foot in the door. And I had to learn a very hard lesson about life and business, which is some people in the business world aren't exactly who they say. And it's up to you to trust your intuition and look out for the red flags.